Hi crafty friends, it's Mary and I'm here today to share with you my 90-second scrapbook. And at the end of the video I'll go ahead and show you my shelf that contains all 91 scrapbooks plus this one. And I'll show you where I'm going to place it on my shelf. So I do have this lilac scrapbook from Creative Memory. It does have sort of a sea theme on it. Now, I don't typically try to coordinate the theme on the scrapbook to what's inside of it because it's pretty hard to do that, but I do have a lake theme inside toward the end, so it does sort of go, you know, sort of not. But anyway, on my first page here I have this bingo card with a bunch of sewn in buttons, and I thought that was really cute to use. Some hexagons here and some October afternoon paper. Let's see if I can get that. Let me see if we can do this without the light. No, I definitely need the light, but sorry about the glare there. There we go. And then with the next page here, I have, I sewed on this doily, and I also stitched through the letters, and I really like doing that because the letters, I don't know why, but these just fall off constantly, so it's really nice to sew through the letters. Then I have some vintage trim and a doily flower right there. On this page I used a lot of pink and red, and I really love how this one turned out. I love this sewn piece right here, this little snippet with pink and red trim. I just thought that turned out really pretty. And then over here on this page I used some Maggie Holmes and some gold doilies, which I love the gold doilies. I'm about to run out of them and I'm so sad. I don't know where to get any, so if you guys know, please let me know in the comments because I am almost out of these and I love them. And I also use this snippet roll right here and some more Maggie Holmes embellishments. And then over here on this side I have, I stitched through the letters again, and I have some cute Maggie Holmes paper along with some gold embellishments, some pink and dark pink lace with one of those flower doilies. Here's one of the ones where I did not sew through these letters and I'm really regretting it. I'm going to have to go back somehow and stitch through those. But this is such a cute layout with these cute inflatables. I just love how they look. And this is on a Maggie Holmes Sunny Days paper. And then for this one I have this cute chair paper bag that I used with a check, and the reason I put this old check in there was because we are renovating the kitchen in these photos, so it cost a little bit of money. And then I have these bridal appliques on the page as well. And then on this page I have some more Maggie Holmes with some vintage trim, a snippet, a glassine bag, and 2 vintage calling cards. And I love this blue on this page here. I've got some Maggie Holmes embellishments on here, and this really pretty white trim with the pearls, and then some blue trim with flowers, and then just a regular lace trim. But they're all vintage, all really pretty. I don't know, I'm really in love with this vintage lace theme right now that I'm hot on. I don't know how else to describe it. I just am in love with the vintage lace, and I'm using it on everything. It's sort of funny, as you'll see at the end of the book here. Here I have a lot of Maggie Holmes again, and I love this lace at the bottom. I also put a bridal applique underneath it, and I love these little embellishments. And then here is where the destruction happens, all the demolition in the kitchen. So I put a time card, a vintage time card in there, and a glassine bag. And I also used some more trim at the top and a vintage calling card. And then here I put another one of those colored bingo cards, but I didn't sew the buttons on it. And at the top I have a vintage calling card, and this is the Along the Way collection by Jen Hadfield. And I just thought that this was really cute with this beautiful, gosh, I think it's crochet. What is it called? Filet lace, maybe? Filet crochet? I'm not sure. But anyway, on to the next page. I love this blue again, and then I put this cute embellishment butter and eggs that I got from Nancy on YouTube there, and some beautiful vintage trim and tatting. And then here I put a vintage advertisement, or what do they call them, Victorian trade cards on this page, with a snippet and some lace, and then this beautiful, beautiful bridal applique right there. And then over here on this page, I'm trying to think what collection this is from. I think it's Simple Life or Simple Home by Jen Hadfield. I'm not sure which one. Either way, I put a cute Viewmaster slide in there, these nice vintage gold doilies to match the paper, and I love this goldenrod here in the acetate. I think that turned out really pretty. And then here I have some pictures of up north in Michigan, and I used some Maggie Holmes on this one, I believe. No, this is not Maggie Holmes. This is another collection, but it's not Maggie Holmes. I think it's like Here and There or something like that. And then this cute green tassel. I just love the tassel with some lace and a bridal applique at the top. And I love this little cigarette card of the bird. On this page I used a pink bridal applique with a vintage time card and glassine bag. This is our dream getaway, so I put the time card there because it's going to take some time. And here's where it gets sort of comical, my love for lace here. I've got my son and my husband fishing, and I've got lace all over it, so I guess in my mind you can put lace anywhere and make it look pretty. And then on this page again I have my husband and his dad fishing, and I've got a ton of lace on the page. So this is the Frank Garcia paper, Santorini, I believe. And then this last one, I thought that this trim was appropriate, sort of like fish netting, you know, and they're catching fish, so hey, I'm stretching it a little bit, but I thought it turned out cute anyway. So I hope that you enjoyed my scrapbook. I love making them, and I love the Creative Memory scrapbooks. So let's go ahead and show you where it's going to go on my shelf. So I didn't clear it out this time. I have lots of stuff in front of it, but this is my big green shelf, and it's going to go up there with the other lilac folder, or the other lilac scrapbook. I do 2 at a time in each color. So that's it, friends. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I did, and until next time, thank you for visiting my channel, and see you later. Love ya. Bye-bye.